Do you want to know one of the best ways to get stuck? Like really stuck? Ask why. What can you do instead? Stay tuned. Bonjour, life sparklers. It's Claire. Welcome to the Integrally Alive podcast, practical wisdom and tools for unconventional humans to embody their unapologetic self and create a life of freedom and joy. As usual, you can find show notes and resources on the website integrallyalive.com. And I'll be quite honest, I was uninspired today. Rather than uninspired, I was feeling like I had lots of ideas, but none of them looks interested or inspiring for you. And it's weird, because I love what I do. I love to share wisdom and tools with you and see how you put it into practice and change your lives. And so this is something I love to do. Why was I feeling that way? Interesting question, or not? What do I do with that? So I could go into, why do I feel that way? Why is this happening? That would make me explore all the reasons and keep me in that space of non-inspired. Because while I'm asking that question and finding answers, and I will, oh yeah, I will take it for granted that I'm non-inspired. And by the way, why do I do, and I will, find answers? Because our mind, our rational mind, works like that. It's like a dog. Have you ever seen a dog and you've got a ball and you play throw and catch? And the dog is like waiting for you, all excited. Please throw something and I'm going to catch it for you. Well, your rational brain, your rational mind is exactly the same. It waits. It is dying for you to ask a question so that it can find answers, lots of answers, much more than what you need if it has to. So we can direct our attention and our thinking through our questions. It's a very powerful tool, and we know it very well because we use it in coaching a lot. So your question is going to direct your mind in a particular way. And the direction why points to is the past. Why is it happening that way? Means what has happened, so I'm here right now. So this is happening right now. You don't look in the future and say, oh, what will happen tomorrow? So no, you're like, what did I do? What did I eat? Whatever, right? And I've got lots of answers that I won't share because it's not interesting. Because is looking into the past going to make you move forward? Very, very unlikely, right? So what do I do with that? If I don't ask why, what do I do? Nothing. Nothing. I acknowledge it. This is my state at this moment. I'm feeling uninspired. Okay. Negating it would be lying to myself and kind of make it more important than what it is. Does it make sense? So I just notice it and I welcome it. Yeah, okay. This is what it is. It doesn't have to stay that way though. Very important. It's not, let me get it right. Just because I say, okay, you're here, welcome, you have all the right to be here, doesn't mean, oh, and just stay for the next 10 years with me. No, just right now, you're here, okay. And then I just do my podcast because it's just an internal state. Okay, I'm feeling uninspired, and it doesn't mean that I have to wander all day while I'm feeling that way and stay in that state. No, even if I'm uninspired and none of my ideas are worth making a podcast on and sharing, I choose a topic and I go. I choose to move forward intentionally. Even now, feeling this crappy feeling, because I know that I enjoy doing this. I know that chances are, once I get moving, my feeling automatically changes because I'm doing something I love. I know that even if I find all these topics right now not interesting enough today, someone still needs to hear them. And I'm doing this for them, not for me. I'm doing this for that someone. So my internal state doesn't have to, I can bypass it and act from kind of another state that will be sparked by this action. Does that make sense? I hope so. And why is it so difficult then? Because there is a mismatch between what I know, I love to do it, someone needs to hear that, and what I feel. Not interesting, not inspired, but mismatch. But action is doing something in that direction, the direction I want to go, inspired, and so on. This is a way to realign my rational thinking and the feeling I have now. And this is all it takes. And there are many different ways to change states and to manage states and so on. And you can totally have, there are techniques to change state before you act, but actually moving and starting an action is a very powerful one, because it sparks this state from the inside. So what happens to me, for example, when I decided, okay, I'm really uninspired today. What can I talk about? Oh, being uninspired. Once I began to put myself in well, I'm doing my podcast anyway, it automatically changes, because now I'm doing something and I love doing it. And I love being here and talking to you. So obviously now I'm not feeling uninspired anymore. I'm feeling inspired. I know that someone here, hopefully you, need to hear that today, and that it has a meaning. So it's meaningful, it's enjoyable, great. So just to say, if you wait until you're ready, until you feel it, you might wait for a long time, maybe like ever. So what is something you want to do, but you don't feel like doing right now? Maybe it has been going on for, some time. What are you going to do about that? Are you going to investigate why I'm getting more stuck? Or are you going to find the tiny step you could do right now to get moving? And I look forward to hearing what state this tiny step sparked in you, and what actions did it snowball into, because that's what happens, right? That was your weekly dose of fierce love, a mix of love and brutal honesty. Boom, life just got easier. Don't thank me. Thank you for showing up to your unapologetic self. And you like it? Great. You want more? Subscribe so you get your weekly dose. You want even more? Hop on my socials and share your thoughts and comments. I love to read them and reply. With fierce love, of course. So stay tuned for the next episode. Au revoir et à bientôt.